According to the Nielsen Corporation, people ages 18 to 49 are spending 6 to 7 hours each week on social media. So today we're going to talk about social media and using it to reach your community this Christmas. This is Ryan at Graphics.Church, where we help busy churches like yours create the graphics they need and the strategy to go with it so they can better reach their community. When was the last time that you Googled something? If you're like most people, I'm going to guess that it probably was in the last few hours, maybe even the last few days. But when you finished that search, did you notice anything that happened? Typically, the moment that you close that search window and you go someplace else, you go to Facebook, you go to Amazon, you go to any other retailer, it's amazing that the thing you were just researching all of a sudden shows up in your feed as an ad. This type of advertising used to take thousands of dollars, and really it was super prohibitive for churches to use. It's amazing how things have changed in the last couple years, and specifically what Facebook has done to change that dynamic. So if you're looking for ways to get new people in your doors this Christmas, Facebook advertising is the number one way for you to do that. But here's the trick, and really the challenge that a lot of us face, is we can't treat Facebook as an advertising platform. And the reason for that is really that because social media is about relationships, we can't just throw events out there like it's a bulletin board. It's not our church printed bulletin. It's a place that people come to build relationships and connect with others. So we need to present details about Christmas in relational ways. Now, there are 5 ways that we can do that as a church. The first one is we want to write about your church in ways that are accessible. We have a tendency to abbreviate the location of buildings on our campus, sometimes even the name of the campus, the person who's speaking, but people who aren't connected to us in an ongoing way, for them that's just insider language they don't understand. If it's in the auditorium, say auditorium. If it's in the multi-purpose room, say multi-purpose room. Just make it as clear as possible for people. And then you want to explain how participating is going to add value to their lives. There's this idea in marketing, it's called WIFM. What's in it for me? And people really are looking to see, is this really going to make a difference in my life? I'm super busy, especially around the holiday season. There's lots going on. So if I don't see the value something's going to add to my life, I'm probably not going to participate. So we've got to make sure that our ads talk about the experience and what people are going to be engaged with and how they're going to connect, not just the event. And the second way to make sure you remain relational is to use video to tell a story and personally invite your community. You know, Jesus used parables and story for a reason. It connects with people's hearts. And we can take that same idea in video and have a church leader share, and people are going to remember it longer. So just try and find creative ways that you can talk about what your service is going to be about and invite them personally to be a part of your Christmas. Now, the third thing that you want to think about is you want to invite them to take a clear next step. And this is what I mean, is that statistically, the more options we give someone, the less the chance that they're actually going to respond. So we want to give them one clear action to take in our written ads or even in our video invitations. One thing we want them to do. We either want them to show up, we want them to visit our website. Those are the things that you have as options, but don't give them both. Okay, give them one or the other so that you increase the likelihood they're going to do that action. Now, the fourth thing is to send people to your website for more information. And this is really where Facebook ads moves from being social media centered to information and relationship building potential. Okay? And that is because once you get them on your website, you can give them more information than you could have, in 3 sentences in an ad or in a 30-second video promotion. People are going to have questions, and it's a great way to deliver the answers to those questions in a quick and easy and concise way. The other cool thing about getting them on your website is if you use the Facebook Pixel, it's going to help you track visits from your ads to your website so that you can turn around later and put your ads back in front of those people who have seen and visited your website. And the 5th thing you want to do is ask your team to spread the word. Because Facebook is about really what's called social proof, it thrives on interactions with your posts. So a great way to help build interactions with your posts is to have a group of highly connected people. These can be your leaders, your staff, your high-level volunteers, and just say, anytime you see stuff from us, comment on it, like it, share it with others. It helps create the initial momentum that gets your ads going so that people will respond.